In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get SS rank weapons in a Rise crossover. But before I go ahead and do that, would you guys like yourself a chance to win a free Game Pass? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So it's important to know that SS rank weapons can go ahead and do tons of damage, but there is a bunch of different ones, and there is basically two main different ways to go ahead and get weapons. Just to begin with, I'll show you guys how to get weapons normally, and then I'll tell you how to go ahead and turn these weapons into SS rank weapons. So in every single island you're on to, so this is whether it's in Leveling City, or literally just whatever one you are on, School Face, anything like that, if you go ahead and you make your way over to the weapon shop, there'll be weapons you can buy, and now these weapons won't do a ton of damage in the first area, but every single area actually has a different amount of damage you can go ahead and achieve for doing so, which is quite interesting to see, to say the least. So for example, if we wanted to go all over to the strongest area in the game currently, which is Face Heal, you go ahead and see here, we'll fully fly with Face Heal, and I'll show you guys the shop and how much more damage it does go ahead and do the weapons from Face Heal. And basically every time a weapon goes up rank, its damage goes up by a decent amount. I've seen it's about 50%. This can vary, so you can end up doing a decent amount of damage with weapons. I'm still not going to say that SS weapons are going to be crazy high in damage, but hey, it'll help you out a little bit, especially if you're trying to quick clear dungeons. And I'm pretty sure the shopper is somewhere just over here. I think it is actually just here. I was trying to find it. You'll see a thing that says weapon shop, and I have the little golden thing. And here you can see the prices. It does get a lot more expensive, but you're talking about millions when you go ahead and get a Colossal Saber. So you can buy weapons as one way to obtain them. The other way to obtain weapons is if you go ahead and do dungeons in the game. It's a really rare drop you can get from clearing them. Of course, the ones in Face Heal are better, and whenever you do go ahead and get a weapon from a dungeon, a sword, whatever it is, they do tend to have a lot more damage on them. But if you basically have gotten out a bunch of weapons, then you are going to need a lot, and this is you'll definitely need a very chunky amount to do so. You want to head over to, and I've completely missed it there, just to the other side of this, you want to head over to the enchants section. If you go to the enchants section, go to upgrade it, you can put 3 of the same rarity weapon in. So for example, I want to do Trollbane. I can put 3 E-Trollbanes, as long as it's the same rank on all of them, and it will cost some gems, but I can turn that into a D rank Trollbane, which is handy to go ahead and do. And now, I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of, you do need a crazy amount to go ahead and get an SS one, assuming you're starting with D. If you manage to get some B1s, A1s, this can speed up your progress a ton. But to go ahead and get a D rank one, you need 3 E ranks, you need 9 E ranks to get a C, you need 27 E ranks to get a B, you need 81 E ranks to get an A, you need 243 to get an S, and you need 729 to get SS. So, for the fun of it, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to buy a bunch of these, and yeah, we're going to buy a bunch. We're not going to be able to get anything super crazy, but I just want to see how much the damage goes up. This only does 3 damage normally, and it'll be interesting to see if we go ahead and buy a very big amount of these guys. How much does the damage skyrocket for an SS weapon? So you see if it's worth it, and we've used that percent then on something that already does a decent amount of damage. Now, these ones are super cheap to buy, so it doesn't matter. The other ones will get a lot more expensive, and this game isn't really focused on being the main thing, but they are trying to improve them. So I'd be shocked if in the future they add a lot stronger weapons to the game, and I don't remember what the one we just bought was. What did we just go in and buy? It was this, wasn't it? Let's go ahead and just put a bunch of these in here. So to get a D rank, it's quite easy to do. So we get a bunch of D ranks. And the D rank version of this weapon, if you are curious, it goes ahead and does, will it even show us the D rank ones? We may have to go ahead and go onto weapons. If we go to items, go to weapons, and then if we search up the name of it, it'll be very helpful if we can get the name of the weapon. If we search for Spike, so we can go and see. So a D rank compared to E rank, the stat, go ahead and jump by about 2. So it's looking at about a 50%-ish increase, or a 66% increase there for this one. Anyway, we're going to keep on skyrocketing this, and I'm just kind of interested to see how high we can skyrocket the stats up. Of course, this will not do any damage. Please don't do this. It's a waste of kind of time, not even a waste of money, just it's so cheap. But I just kind of want to see more or less how you can go ahead and improve your weapon. And if it is possible to actually just make something strong out of this. Now, this is the worst you go and do. You go for the more expensive ones. And I would basically never recommend going and buying this, but this is literally me just showing the worst, so we can see how good even the worst one can go and be. You are spending 10k gems doing this every time, which 10k gems really isn't a lot if you progress late in the game. But it seems to be 10k gems no matter what we're doing, at least to turn them into D rank. I wonder if it costs more to turn them in to a higher rank. Should we press clear if you are trying to go and do the next stage of it? And I can't see any D ranks there, so wait, can we go ahead and get a D rank one? Let me just maybe go off that. If we search of not troll, we need the one we just had there, which is the spiked. And let's see the stats difference on this. The spiked is looking like 5, yes, it's still 5 notes to D1. So now what I'm going to try and do is if I can go here and we can put in a spike. And then if it's a D spiked in, how much stronger does spike become when we go ahead and upgrade it? It does as the price goes up as well, which is a little bit annoying. But it does mean it does get that extra bit expensive. And you need to get clear and for whatever reason go off it every single time you want to change, which is a bit of a pain. Again, it doesn't make this a smooth and easy process, which would have been nice, but hey, it's not the end of the world. And let's quickly get one more spike all the way up from E rank, and then I'll show you guys how good it can go and become. Okay, so we have an extra D rank one now, and if we go on this, and then just we go back to it. Okay, this is good there. And the road spiked, and now a spiked, if you go ahead and get a C rank spike, you're looking at 10 damage there, which is quite interesting. So it doubles there. So it goes about 50% here, but this is an instant 100% double for D to C is. Now I want to see what C to C to B is. So let's quickly make one more C1. And we'll see if C to B is any higher. And again, you need to go off it. You need to go back on it. Yes, I know it's a pain. I don't know why that's how it works, but that's just how it works there. And we can see then the stat increase on this one right here. So we choose a C. And if we put the C together, which just costs 100k, it's getting a little bit more pricier. But a C weapon. So bear in mind, you start off at 3. And these are very cheap to do in the sense of how much they are. But I still would recommend doing this. Just 20. So it doubles again when it goes to B rank. So it seems like it's going to double for a lot of the further rarities in the game. And you may see this keep on doing this. It really doesn't take too much time. You can also, with your weapons, but it does take a bit of time to try to do it with these ones. If you already are going and just beating dungeons, you will actually notice when dungeon drops, they can be C ones. So you can just instantly get a C, you can instantly get a D. But sometimes you get lower rarity ones, you combine them. You will notice all kind of the same thing, how it just kind of jump up the power does on them, and they can get a bit stronger, such as this, an E, let's see, for a E rank of Runic Blade is 1.2 million, a D does 2.3 million, and a C1 does 4.51 million. So stats do jump up a lot, and of course these rare weapons most of the time will tend to be stronger than a lot of them. But if you do get one like naturally from the game, such as the Colossal Saber, it'll actually end up doing more. So even though the rarity and the rank is lower, just of how this weapon works, it does end up doing more. So you gotta get a bunch of these and get them leveled up, and you can actually do more damage. So always actually look at what's doing the most damage on a team, rather than going ahead and just trying to get the SS ones. Anyway, I know this video was going to have to get them, and I also kind of said they were bad at the same time. I think they will be very useful in the future, especially when you pair it with enchants, so you can get your weapon, and you can get some really cool enchants on it. Let's just go ahead and show you guys what you can get for enchants. No, this isn't really part of this video, and every time you do enchant, I believe it upgrades, actually just completely changes your enchants entirely. So you can keep rolling, you can get multiple enchants on a weapon. It is kind of just luck it goes down to. But anyway, though, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, watch my videos. I have the most Rise crossover tutorials on YouTube, so check them out. And guys, see you next one. Bye.